Hello students, this is the continuation of the previous video of chapter 5. In the last video, we discussed about the earthquake and volcano. Now in this video, we'll see further the three types of volcano. So open page number 24. There are three types of volcanoes: active volcano, dormant volcano, and extinct volcano. Volcanoes are found at various places in the world. There is only one active volcano in India, and that is in the island of Andaman and Nicobar. So the volcanoes, they are found at various places of the world. अलग अलग जगह पे पूरी दुनिया में मिलते हैं. But only one active volcano is there in the island of Andaman and Nicobar. Volcanic eruption at any place or region leads to massive destruction in the local area. And when there is volcanic eruption, at that time ज्वालामुखी फटता है. Volcanic eruption means जब ज्वालामुखी फटता है, at that time it leads to massive destruction. बहुत तबाही मचाता है in the local area. Now page number 25. Volcanoes have certain benefits too, but उसके फ़ायदे भी हैं. The fertility of land increases due to lava. जो सॉइल है, लैंड है, उसकी फर्टिलिटी इंक्रीज होती है because lava comes out from the volcano. The agricultural production is very good due to fertile land in Java and Sumatra. Java and Sumatra जगह है, there the agriculture production is very good. More amount of production is there due to the fertile land as it is made up of lava. Now the land in Java and Sumatra is made up of lava, so the agriculture production is more. The potassium-rich soil from the volcanic residues helps the farmers to obtain abundant crop production. So potassium से भरी हुई soil, the soil is full of potassium, and due to this, the farmers they can obtain abundant crop production. The hot water springs in the areas of volcano have germ-killing property and that cure skin disease. Then there are hot water spring, garam pani, hot water spring, garam pani na zarna in the area of volcano where volcano have erupted. This hot water spring they kill germ and also cure skin disease. At a lower depth from surface of earth, certain minerals like mercury, tungsten, tin plating, zinc, aluminum, etc. can be obtained easily due to volcano. So when there is volcanic eruption, in the lower depth from the surface of the earth, surface के अंदर तह पे, the certain minerals are found or obtained. The lava that cools down inside the vent of extinct volcano turns it into diamond with the passage of time. Then in the vent जहाँ से निकलता है opening, from the vent the lava that cools down, it ठंडा होता है, the lava cools down in the opening of an extinct volcano, and when it cools down after a passage of time, थोड़े समय के बाद it turns into diamonds. The small rocks thrown out during volcanic eruption known as lapilli, which have been proved to be very useful as they can be molded easily. Then the small rocks, छोटे छोटे stones, पत्थर, they are thrown out during the eruption and they are known as lapilli. And these lapilli, they are useful as they can be molded easily. Molded easily means कोई भी shape में उसको ढाला जा सकता है. Then tsunami. Due to volcanic eruption or earthquake on the sea floor, high oceanic waves are created and they are known as tsunami. So ड्यू टू द वॉल्केनिक इरप्शन, ज्वालामुखी जब फाटता है, और अर्थक्वेक ऑन द सी फ्लोर, देर इज अर्थक्वेक ऑन द सी फ्लोर, दरिया के ऊपर, हाई ओशनिक वेव्स आर क्रिएटेड. द ओशन वेव्स दे आर क्रिएटेड एंड दे आर नोन एज सुनामी. दे आर हाई एंड हैव अनइमेजिनेबल लेंथ. दीज वेव्स आर वेरी हाई, बहुत ऊंचे होते हैं, और इनइमेजिनेबल इन लेंथ, हम सोच भी नहीं सकते उतनी उसकी लंबाई है. Their length is approximately 700 to 1600 km. These waves travel with a great speed and force. So these waves, which are unimaginable in length and are high, they travel with a great speed. बहुत speed से वो लोग, force और speed से वो लोग travel करते हैं. By the time they reach the coast, they attain great height and power, which causes a great deal of destruction. And when they reach at the coast, जब कोस्ट पे किनारे पे पहुंचते हैं, they attain a great height, उनकी हाइट बढ़ जाती है, and power, and also power. And this, due to this great height and power, they cause a great deal of destruction. बहुत ज़्यादा बर्बादी करते हैं in the coastal region. It was witnessed on 11th March 2011 in Japan, and this tsunami was witnessed on 11th March in Japan. Strong and whirling winds also create big and strong waves. Then wind है जो बहुत strong होती है, they also create strong and big waves. Once the storm gets over, these waves become tall with a high wavelength which can travel great distance. Then the storm gets over, जब वो storm ख़त्म हो जाता है, the waves लहर जो है वो become tall with high wavelength and travel at a great distance. They travel at a great distance, लंबी distance तक वो लोग travel करते हैं. Such waves cause a great deal of destruction in the coastal region. और ये जो लहरें हैं, such waves, they cause a great deal of destruction, तबाही मचा देते हैं in the coastal region. Hence they are known as the destructive waves. वो लोग तबाही मचाते हैं, इसीलिए वो जो लहरें हैं उसको हम बोलते हैं destructive waves. At times, rock falls, ice falls, or underwater landslides or slumps can generate displacement of water to create a tsunami. So, what are the reason or causes for tsunami? The rock falls, रॉक गिरता है, आइस फॉल्स, आइस गिरता है, अंडर वाटर लैंडस्लाइड, पानी के नीचे लैंडस्लाइड होता है, और स्लम्स जनरेट होते हैं. ड्यू टू दिस देयर इज डिस्प्लेसमेंट ऑफ वाटर, पानी इधर उधर हटता है, displacement of water, and this create tsunami. So this is the reason, or these are the factors which causes tsunami. Now turn your page number 26. Flood. The flow of excess of water in a river is called flood. फ्लड यानी बाढ़. जब रेनी सीजन में बहुत सारी बारिश होती है तो पानी बढ़ जाता है, and the excess of water in the river, that is called flood. In the picture you can see flood occurs due to two reasons: heavy rain in the upper course of a river, and if a dam on river breaks, flood occurs in the low-lying areas on the river bank. So there are two reasons for the occurrence of flood. First is heavy rain in the upper course of river, and second is if a dam on river breaks, जब बांध टूट जाता है. At that time in the low-lying area, નીચાણવાળા ભાગમાં, the flood occurs. Then page number 27. Scanty rainfall leads to the drying up of groundwater and shortage of food and water. Now, if more rainfall is there, flood occurs. But when there is scanty rainfall, बारिश कम होती है, उसके हिसाब से ड्राइंग अप ऑफ ग्राउंड वाटर, ज़मीन के अंदर जो पानी होता है वो सूख जाता है, एंड शॉर्टेज ऑफ फूड एंड वाटर, और खाने की और पानी की कमी हो जाती है. दिस कंडीशन इज़ नोन एज फेमिन. उसको हम फेमिन बोलते हैं, दुकाड़. द कंडीशन ऑफ फेमिन occurs in case of scanty rainfall or no rainfall for 2 to 3 years successively. And when this famine occurs, दुकाल कब होता है? When there is scanty rainfall, एकदम कम बारिश होती है, और no rainfall, बारिश बिल्कुल नहीं होती, for 2 to 3 years successively, 2-3 continuously, 2-3 साल तक. If the rain doesn't fall, then there is the condition of famine. The possibility of famine is less if we plant more trees, and if we want to overcome this condition of famine, we have to plant more trees so that we can get more rainfall. The next is cyclone. The simple meaning of cyclone is air which blows at a great speed. So the wind, when it blows at a great speed, we call it as cyclone. It can be called a storm or whirlwind. Another name is storm or whirlwind. The coastal area of India experiences cyclone every year. So दरिया किनारे पे जो है एरियाज़ है, दे एक्सपीरियंस साइक्लोन एवरी ईयर. हर साल उन लोगों को साइक्लोन का एक्सपीरियंस होता है. The eastern coast especially experience it every year. On the eastern coast, every year they experience cyclone. The adjacent region also feel the effect of cyclone when it is at its highest intensity. Adjacent region means पड़ोस के region, बाजू में neighbor. They also feel the effect of cyclone when it is at highest intensity. जब उसकी तीव्रता बहुत अधिक होती है तो पड़ोस के जो रीजन है they also feel the effect of cyclone. However, these winds affect a limited area for a limited period of time only. So these winds they affect a limited area, एक लिमिटेड पार्ट होता है उसमें ये साइक्लोन का इफ़ेक्ट दिखाई देता है और फॉर लिमिटेड पीरियड और टाइम भी उसका लिमिटेड होता है. बिलो द पिक्चर्स आर गिवन दैट व्हेन साइक्लोन्स कम व्हाट इज़ द डिस्ट्रक्शन डन. नाउ टर्न योर पेज नंबर 28. Forest fire. Friction between dry branches of trees and other factor causes forest fire. जंगल में जो आग लगती है तो वो कैसे लगती है फॉरेस्ट फायर. तो देर इज़ फ्रिक्शन बिटवीन ड्राई ब्रांचेस. द ड्राई ब्रांचेस सूखी टहनियाँ होती है पेड़ों की उसके बीच फ्रिक्शन होता है एंड ड्यू टू दिस देर इज़ फॉरेस्ट फायर. It causes a great amount of damage to the forest resources. So when there is forest fires, the forest resources are also damaged. A great damage is caused, they are also damaged, like animals and birds, they lose their homes. Then landslide. The sliding of large mass of rock material, soil, etc. down the side of a mountain or cliff is termed as landslide. Now, on the mountain side, when a large mass of rock, बड़ा सा पत्थर of rock material और soil, माटी का बड़ा पत्थर वो माउंटेन पे से नीचे आता, come down the side of a mountain is termed as landslide. It comes in between the road. Two factor causes landslide: excessive rainfall or an earthquake. So the two factors which are responsible for landslide are excessive rainfall, बहुत सारा ज़्यादा बारिश होती है, और earthquake के कारण भी landslide होता है. So these are the two factors, excessive rainfall or an earthquake which causes landslide. Above the picture is given regarding the landslide. Example is given. For example, in the rainy season, the railway transportation in Konkan get obstructed due to landslide. And the example is given that in Konkan, in the rainy season, the railway transportation जहाँ से रेल जाती है it get obstructed due to landslide. वहाँ पे landslide होते ही वो रास्ता बंद हो जाता है. So students, here we have completed chapter number 5. So for homework, you have to write the answers in your workbook.